My name is Wenda Liu, or you might know me as Stony, because that's the English name that I go by. My journey to Manitowoc Lutheran.
When you first got here, did you have culture shock? And if so, what did you do to overcome it?
Well, there were definitely culture shocks. There were a lot of stuff that I just cannot understand. Even for example, the way that people talk here. When we learn English back home in China, it's all on the textbook. So for example, when people says hi to you, you're supposed to say people say, how are you? And you're supposed to say, I'm fine, thank you, and you? But nobody says that here. So that was one of the biggest culture shock to me. I'm lucky enough to spend my first year here in the campus house, and I have 3 other Chinese students with me in the same household. So that really helped me with adapting to the American way of living and talking and just studying everything else. So that really helps a lot.
So for your first year, you lived in the campus house. After that, what was your living situation?
After my first year living in the campus house, I moved to live with the Ungemak, which you have Mr. Ungemak here at the school, and Mrs. Ungemak is coming to here, which is really a blessing. And they have a lot of children, so I got to spend time with 2 siblings that are also at the house when I was there. And I have never lived with anyone else in my life. I have never lived with have a sibling at home, because I'm the only child. So that was an interesting and fun experience for me.
What would you say are the most challenging and rewarding things about having siblings in the house?
Coming from a single children household, I don't really know how to get along with siblings, so sometimes I don't really know what to do. I'm so used to staying in my own room and just do my thing. But when you're living with your siblings, you can watch movies with them, you can play games with them, and those are the things that I've never experienced before. So it was really a blessing to have siblings with me in the same house.
You grow up in China, and you come to high school in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. And of all places on earth that you go to college, you decide on MLC in New Ulm. How does that work?
Growing up in China, I met a lot of great teachers, but there are also bad ones. So I kind of want to be those teachers that can help other students to grow and to build them up, build their character. So I really want to be the teacher like that, like those teachers that encouraged me when I was back home in China growing up. So that was one. And the second is I really think Christian education is really important. And we currently don't have that in China. And by studying at MLC, I will hope that one day I could go back home and bring the Christian message to the Chinese students back home.
And to that, what was your experience or your understanding of Christianity before coming here to the United States?
I had a short experience with Christianity. I was really sick when I was in 2nd grade. I was in hospital for 3 months. Just had a high fever. Nobody knows why. The doctor couldn't figure out why. It was during that time where my Christian classmates and my Christian classmates' parents, they started to come to visit me in hospital. And that's when they started telling me about Christianity and also tell my parents about Christianity. We started step by step. We first went to a Bible study group that's held at one of my classmates' at homes. And then we started attending church. And the next thing you know, we're in confirmation classes. And next thing you know, I'm baptized. I don't really take Christianity for granted. It's really a gift given from God. And growing up in China, you just feel that way.
When you think about your high school, what do you think about?
I think of friends, happiness, and all kinds of stuff. It's just such a friendly environment here, especially towards the international students. Students from other countries come in, and you're just so welcoming to them. That makes MLHS just feels like a home to them. I think it was really great.